Hello, Back Talkers.
And welcome to another episode.
We have a special show lined up for you today. Today we're going to be chatting about how we met. So that way you can get to know us just a little bit better.
And stick around until the end because we'll be answering some of your burning questions in
Q&A, Nosey Bitches. So stay tuned. Back Talkers, I'm Andre.
And I'm John.
And you're watching Back Talk, the show that'll make you think,
laugh,
and realize you're not as crazy as some of them damn folks out there. Shit.
Because of this special episode on how we met.
But first, be sure to subscribe, like, and comment below, and hit that notification bell to be notified of new videos that come your way.
And please share with like-minded friends and family.
Our featured product of the day is the Telescopic stainless steel straw.
I feel like Vanna White. It's by ALINK, and it's portable, reusable, collapsible, with its own carrying case.
You're going to definitely need these now that the quarantine is being lifted. And more so than ever, some damn chopsticks. That's right, I'm not putting my lips on no glasses. I'm not putting my lips on no utensils while dining out. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to dine out until there is a vaccine.
Okay.
Did you hear what I said? So, we're not sponsored by ALINK just yet. But if you're listening, be sure to hit us up. But now, let's jump into the hot seat.
And all I'm getting back from you is lip flapping back talk.
Another hot seat. So today's show is a special show because we are going to be talking about how we met. So
A little different.
yes. So here's a little backstory on us, and I'll let you go first. So who are you?
I am John Oberg. I consider myself a musician and an author, writing music and books, and that's enough for the moment.
And where are you from?
I'm from originally, I was born in Southern California, near the beach, so I grew up with that beach lifestyle. Very, that was very desired across the country at the time. This is going back in the 60s and 70s.
So were you a surfer?
No.
Yes, you were.
I was not.
He was a surfer.
I did have long blonde hair, though, like a surfer, but I didn't know how to surf.
Well, I'm André Akinyele, and I am a musician, author, software engineer,
Of course, he has to top me by adding on to musician and author.
game developer, and I'm from Northern California. So from the
I'm
San
the
Francisco
South,
Bay.
he's the North.
Yes, I'm from the San Francisco Bay Area.
Bottom, top.
Oh.
I didn't say that. Bottom, top.
That's exactly what it is. So tell us about your coming out story.
Okay, so
When did you come out?
this is entertaining. This was my second year of college, and I came home to tell my parents. My grandmother was living with us. She was my mother's mother. She loved this piano piece that I was learning at the time called Le Petit Nègre by Debussy. It was written around 1900,
I heard something about black in there.
Well, yeah, it translates. It's not the most culturally sensitive title, but it translates as the Little Negro.
Oh!
And Debussy loved black music. And this was a style of music called the cakewalk. It goes,
Okay.
"Do-do-do-do-do-do-do." Anyway, I think it reminded my grandmother of her childhood because she was born in 1889. So anyway, she's sitting in her rocking chair and she's hard of hearing. I look at my mother and I say, "Mother, I'm gay." And she goes, Oh, I kind of suspected. When my father walks through the door with groceries, and I say, "Dad, I'm gay," he kind of totters like this.
With the bag still in his hand?
With the bag still in his hand. My mother looks at him and says, "Carl, I think you had those tendencies too, didn't you?"
Ooh!
And he looks at her like, "What the?" And then from across the room, my grandmother swivels around in the rocking chair and she says, "John, play the little Negro for me." And my mother goes, "Mom, shh." So that's my coming out story.
Well, my coming out story is when I was in junior high school. I was about 11 years old, so I was in the 7th grade. And I remember coming home and telling my cousin first, and she was just really disappointed. I just said, "You know what, I think I like boys, but I don't know what it's called." So then my cousin told my aunt, her mother, and then her mother told my other aunt, and then eventually I just told my mom. I was just like, "Mom, I think I'm gay," once I found out what it really was. So I came out at the age of 11 in 7th grade. And when I told my grandparents, my grandmother said, "Well, that's fine, just don't become a woman." Didn't Medina and I tell you not to be watching Back Talk?
You were always precocious, weren't you?
Yes. Okay, so let's talk about our dating. So when did we meet? How did we meet?
We met, 18 years ago?
Yeah, we met in 2002. And
I placed an ad. At the time, it was an online. We didn't have apps at the time. It was an online dating service, and I described myself, put up a photo, and you answered it.
Yeah.
In fact, you were the only person that responded, I think.
Woo!
Yeah.
I had just ended a 3-year relationship and just moved back to the Bay Area. I was on the East Coast, and my friend told me about online dating, and I was like, I'm not going to be dating nobody online and meeting somebody crazy that'll possibly kill me, so no. So then, a little inkling told me, I better check it out. So here I am at work, and at a law firm, mind you, and I was working, and so my friend
Were
said,
you doing personal stuff on your computer?
I was billing hours. So then I looked online, and we met on Planet Out, which was an app at the time. And I didn't post anything about myself. My friend told me to just, look at the ads and be sure to, just answer them. Don't put up your ad or anything. You answer them. So anyway, I replied to John's ad. And what intrigued me about him was that, he was a musician. He talked about being a musician, and that, I guess you mentioned a little bit about you growing up and being in the Bay Area and stuff like that. And I had just moved back. So I hit him up and said, why don't we go to dinner or, maybe coffee or something like that. And so we scheduled a date. And my friend said, before I even went to meet him, he said, don't you do nothing. You better not have sex with him on the first date. You better not have sex with him on the first date.
A proper woman never does that on a first date.
So
You weren't a proper woman, though.
no, because he's the woman because he tried to get me in his house. So we ended up meeting at Starbucks, and the rest.
And here we are, 18 years later.
Yes. So let's talk about our marriage. So we met in 2002, and we courted all the way until 2013, and we got married on September 6th.
And that was
2013.
That was the same year it became legal across the U.S.
Right. Yeah.
Of course, we were living at the time in D.C., and I think it was already legal in D.C. I can't remember.
It just became legal, I think, that year.
But maybe it just
year
became
before.
legal.
Yeah.
Anyway, we decided the time is right.
Yeah. We got married in D.C. September 6th, 2013. So we've been together 18 years total, and we've been married for 8, right? 7? 7 or 8? Yeah.
7,
Yeah. Our crazy life together. So what has it been like in our life, like, together?
It's been crazy, man.
Yes. So since we're both musicians, you know, I've gone through many phases. So, you know, I used to record as Marcel, and then I ended up changing my name to Andre Marcel Ajumu Akinyele and started recording as Ajumu Akinyele as a jazz artist.
He's a chameleon, if you haven't guessed.
And then we formed Gemini Soul, and started performing jazz in the Bay Area.
I think it was working together musically really cemented our relationship.
Yeah.
Because we have, I mean, the nice thing is we have so many things in common.
Yeah.
And we share the same tastes in humor and music and movies. That really makes a big difference.
Yeah. And then our journey moving to DC and our journey moving to Canada, it's like he's just been along the ride. You know, I'm more of the type of person that I get antsy in one place sometimes.
He's a gypsy.
Yes, I need to just keep moving, keep experiencing new things.
Not me.
Yeah,
I plant my feet down and they become rooted.
So we've been from to the Bay Area together. We moved to Washington D.C. and then we just moved to Canada about 4 years ago. So yeah, 3.5, 4 years ago. So we've been here. Yeah, it's almost 4 years. December this year, 2020, it'll be 4 years. Yeah. So, and then we write books together. And so, yeah.
Yeah, we've done music together. We've written books together.
Is there anything
Lots
you
of collaboration.
want to add or anything?
No.
So that's a little bit about us, just so that you know who we are. And, you know, Back Talk formed in the first part of this year, January 2020, to give us an outlet to do something different. You know, we wanted an outlet to be able to express ourselves creatively. So Back Talk was born, is actually Back Talk TV. So this allows us to be able to create additional shows than just Back Talk. So
entertaining material that hopefully amuses you.
yeah. So, and if not, it amuses us.
If not, that's right. And if not, you can change the channel.
Exactly. We'll be watching ourselves on TV. Shoot, trying to watching all these crazy people.
You entertain me.
You entertain me.
There you go.
I just wish that there was more nudity on the show.
That can be arranged.
Woo! Well,
at least there's wine on the show.
Yes. Well, we do know that this show is entertaining, but the most entertaining part is it's game time.
It's part of Back Talk.
It's game time. So today's game is called Q&A, Nosey Bitches.
And how we're going to play this is we have a bunch of questions designed to help you get to know us better. But before we give you the real answer, we have to draw from this hat a ridiculous answer.
So, first question. Do you guys plan on having kids someday?
You want to go first?
This doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Maybe after smelling his feet.
That worked.
Yes, okay.
So what's the real answer?
So the real answer is no.
No, I think I'm a little beyond childbearing age.
Yes, I already have a child.
No. That's him. That's him.
Okay, next question. What drives you crazy about the other person?
Okay, I'm going to draw an answer. So what drives you crazy about the other person? His cannabis cultivation.
That is not true.
No, that's not true. We don't do that. Not anymore.
Well, no. He doesn't listen. That our entire, I'm telling you, our relationship is almost pure perfect. For 18 years, we hardly fight, we hardly argue, but when we do, it's only because he doesn't listen. And I always have to say that it's the only downfall to our relationship is that he doesn't listen.
And his problem is that he always thinks he's right.
Because I am.
No one can be right 100% of the time. It's not possible.
No, and then no, he's jealous because he knows I'm right 100% of the time. I think we
Whatever.
I think we better move on.
Next question.
How old are you two? Well, this has nothing to do with how old we are, but I can just say that John is an age where bowling industry management and technology was starting to become a well-known system. I don't know.
Make any sense.
Exactly. So that doesn't make any sense. So I'm 47.
I'm going to draw an answer
And why are you gonna draw an answer?
just to see. And what's my age? Making a soup broth with his underwear. And I'm about the age where you start to do that. Going a little senile, forgetful.
What are you, about 80 now?
Oh,
I think he's about 80.
I'm going to be 64. Yeah, very soon.
Yes. Okay. So, next question. How do you keep the spark in your relationship? Okay, here we go. By doing puppetry.
Well, it's not too far out of the truth.
So, my answer is, I think by laughing, having fun with each other, and just we're paying attention to each other's needs and wants.
Okay, before I give my answer, let me allow a response.
And drinking lots of wine.
This is the perfect answer. How do you keep the spark alive in your relationship? Sex.
Ooh!
And lots of it.
Yes, that's true. It's almost like hunt day. But that's every day. Cheers. Oh, I can't wait until after dark.
Why do we have to wait?
Woo! What you say?
All right, next question.
When did you get married? Okay. It's so dumb.
I don't know. I think it's making it fun.
Wait a minute. Okay. 8. What does 8 mean? When did we get married? That's almost right. 8 years ago. Oh my God. We got married in 2013, September 6th. So next question. What is the most romantic thing you have ever done? Here we go. Smelling his underarms.
But what he did one year for Valentine's Day is like there were 10 days of Valentine's, and each day was a different treat. One day he showed up at my apartment naked, just wearing a trench coat. Another day I got a big box of chocolates. Another day I got a mixtape with love songs, and there were a whole bunch of others. It was magnificent. My baby.
That's so sweet. Okay, next question. Who proposed to whom? Okay. Clownology.
Clownology? What is that?
It's the study of clowns. Anyway,
That must be something you know.
I proposed to him. So yes, we were in San Francisco and we went to this revolving restaurant.
So he literally had me going in circles. So what's the secret to our success?
What is that?
Personal hygiene and cosmetics.
And that's absolutely true. Remember when the other answer was smelling his armpits?
I guess there was a little truth to that, but I would add, you really need to have someone that you can talk to and that you can laugh with.
Yes. And be supportive of your decisions and ideals. And even when, it's a little absurd, but you are there and you're paying attention and you try to support no matter what. That is it.
That is it.
Well, you got to know us a little bit better through this game, and so why don't we just pull one more just to see what's going on?
I don't know what this means. Since you
It was supposed to be in the sign, like what's your sign? Saru in Japanese, because it's the monkey 1956. Because we were born.
Yeah, well, that's real.
Yeah, it's real.
That is real.
Yeah. Wow, I'm surprised you pulled it. Out of your hat of tricks. But we won't go there. 70. I told you he was about 70. 70. Well, that's it.
The hat doesn't lie.
Well, that's it.
Hope you enjoyed that.
Yes. Well, cheers. I love you.
I love you
I
too.
love you so much.
And we really appreciate you.
We appreciate you. And thank you for watching. And we will see you next week.
But before we go, here is our Feel Good of the Week.
Hollywood, the Netflix movie.
In post-World War II Hollywood, aspiring actors and filmmakers will do almost anything to make their showbiz dreams come true.
This show has a phenomenal cast, and it features Queen Latifah. This show is thrilling, exciting, emotional. It had me on the edge of my damn seat.
Queen Latifah portrays Hattie McDaniel, for your information. And what I liked about the series is that it incorporates things that happen in real life into the storyline.
And I love this show, especially the nudity.
I should have known.
Oogle and Flugel.
I thought we could all have a game of Oogle and Flugel.
I don't believe I've ever heard of that.
Oh, we used to play it back in St. Olaf. It's an adult version of hide and go seek.
And how does it differ from the children's version?
Adults play it.
Of course, I should have known.
Well, if you want to see behind-the-scenes footage from our show, be sure and check out our Instagram account.
And if you'd like to help support the show, be sure to check out our Back Talk merch. Links are in the description box below.
And then take a selfie wearing or holding the merchandise.
But wait, be sure to subscribe, like, and comment, and tell us about your significant other and how you met.
And you know what to do with that thumbs up button.
That's right.
Hashtag Backtalk.
Well, that's it for this week. Be sure to tune in next time, and remember,
Always have an opinion.
laugh.
And don't be afraid to backtalk. Cheers. There we go again.
I started going for the camera.
I do take care of a child.
Ooh, no.
My degree.
And I take care of a geriatric. It's almost time to put him in a nursing home.